Good morning, day 98. I am getting ready to go hiking again, a longer day today. I'm parked at Beagle Gap. That's where I hiked in yesterday. And then I got a hitch. And there's porta potties here at Beagle Gap. And I'll be hiking up that way. I meant to get going earlier. I did try, but you know, it's almost 9:30. It isn't 80 degrees yet. I think it's like 75. So it actually feels pretty nice in this partial sunshade situation. Yesterday, I was eaten so much by the bugs that I put on picaridin insect repellent today. I'm hoping that it helps. I don't usually apply it because I don't carry enough to apply every day. Today, I just decided to put it on and wash my hands after, and I'm gonna see how it does. Trail starts with a meadow. Last year when we hiked through here, there were apples on the trees and some on the ground. And I remember finding one in good shape on the ground and eating it. After my hike yesterday, took off my socks and checked out my toe, and I honestly couldn't tell the difference. So I don't think that it had any reaction to my hiking in terms of swelling. So that's great. And it just still feels a little injured, but totally manageable. So I am very optimistic about that. When I was driving on Skyline Drive this morning, a raccoon and her two babies crossed the street. Oh my God, they were adorable. Well, in the distance, you can see where I was yesterday, Bear Den Mountain with the radio towers. I've just reached the summit of Little Calf Mountain. Some decent views. The bugs are relentless, so I put on my head bug net, and I just met a couple hiking the other direction, and they clearly are prepared for trail magic on the trail with their bag of mandarin oranges, so they gave me one. It was really very sweet. It's black raspberries. This looks ripe. I'm gonna eat it. It's a little tricky with my bug net. It's not sweet. Passing by the turnoff for Calf Mountain Shelter. We stayed here last year on my section hike. This mandarin is very, very tasty. I'm not very hungry, but this is so juicy that it's delicious. And to clarify, the heat is suppressing my appetite. I know that I should be hungry. It's just so hot. It's just 79 degrees, but when I'm walking, it feels ridiculous, and there's just sweat like streaming down all over me. So I guess it's the humidity too. One thing I remember about hiking the AT in Shenandoah in the past is that there are very few places where you're really away from the road noise because the trail is very close to Skyline Drive. But Shenandoah is my home turf, and I definitely love it here. Okay, these black raspberries look more promising. I'm gonna give them another try. Pretty tasty. Potomac Appalachian Trail Club, PATC or Patsy. Thank you so much. for all you do in Shenandoah and beyond. Crossing Buck's Elbow Road. It's just an old gravel road. No horses allowed. Spring is flowing. I actually brought enough water with me, so I don't need to stop and collect. Well, I decided to make this a short hike today. I'm going to end at Sawmill Run Overlook after 5 miles. And I'm doing that because I realized that I have an errand I really need to get done this afternoon that is going to take me close to 3 hours, I think. So on top of the few last minute things I need to do to get all of my resupply boxes organized and put away, and also I want to spend time with my kid before I get back on trail. So it'll just be another short one today. It's good to just be out, and it's also helpful to know how hard it is when it's this hot and humid. That helps me be motivated to hike really early in the morning whenever possible. I'm out here trying to hitch. I took my bug net off for a while so I wouldn't look so strange, but I can't do it. It's too buggy out here. There's this sweet couple that drove in the wrong direction, and the man said, "Are you out here hiking this trail?" I told him, "Yeah, but right now I'm trying to hitch." And he said that they were going to be turning around. So if I can't get another ride, I think I have a ride with them. Can you see how many bugs are on this net? It's a lot. There goes my ride. That was Jean and Marianne from Michigan. They were super sweet, and I did not have to wait very long after I put that bug net on my head. My local outfitter is Great Outdoor Provision Company. So I came here to get permethrin to treat my clothes again. And then I got socks that are like ankle socks. And I think that'll be good for my vasculitis. I also went to Kroger, got a bunch of chips for my resupply boxes. They were on sale. So my REI Flash Air 50, which I love, is worn right here where the internal frame is. So I brought it back to REI on my injury day, and I am getting a new pack. This is so awesome. I have a new pack. I'm very excited. So the reason that my inside of my pack is worn out like that is because my bear vault sits up against those wires. They advised me to put like a sit pad up against it between my stuff to protect it and make it last longer. So I might do that. I also got a new sleeping pad because mine has been slowly leaking. And so I have a brand new sleeping pad as well. Very successful trip. We are back in Charlottesville. I'm with my kid. He came with me to Richmond. And we're going to Hogwaller Brewing. They make awesome, awesome burgers. I forgot to take a video of our burgers and fries at Hogwaller. They were delicious. And now we are next door at Sugar Bear Ice Cream, which is a relatively new, locally owned ice cream place. And they have a non-dairy option. And it's called a Naji. It's like a spicy pina colada. It's so good. So there's mine. And we're chilling out in the shady, loungy spot. It looks like I licked the cup. That was some of the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. Wrapping up day 98, I had such an awesome time with my kid. I spent so much time with him. But after that, I'm so tired. After that, I needed to still take the resupply boxes that I assembled back over to my magical AT through hike closet over at Emily's house. I did that and reassembled my pack And Amy did a little bit of my laundry for me. She's been so helpful. I'm headed back to the trail in the morning, back to mile marker 638 in Parisburg.